Well, happy Friday, everybody. I'm Inter-County Leader Editor Robert Taborn, and it's time again to check the leaderboard.
And I'm reporter Carolyn Curtis. The leaderboard is a look at some of the stories around Northwest Wisconsin that we are working on for next week's Inter-County Leader newspaper.
TGI Friday, everyone. It's Friday, September 22nd, and we're looking ahead to some of the stories in the next edition of the Inter-County Leader coming out on Wednesday, September 27th.
Yeah, those having breakfast just before 8 a.m. at the Tin Shed Restaurant in Frederick, State Highways 35 and 48, got quite the unexpected event on Wednesday morning. That's when a semi apparently took a turn a little too tight, causing a light pole to be knocked down. Jim Wilborn, while he was having breakfast at the Tin Shed with two of his friends, when he witnessed the incident, Wilborn said, yeah, we were just sitting around having some coffee, and this flat bite semi came around the curve to go south on 35 and went up on the curb. Boom! Took out that street light. One light pole was taken out, barely missing a vehicle that was parked on the street. Village of Frederick crews, though, they quickly responded and they cleaned up the mess and wires and everything everywhere. But that was really cool to miss car, because it was... I saw where the pole was coming down, and the car was like right there, so it was like between the semi and the... So it went a little bit more that way. Just a little bit more that way, yeah. So very lucky.
Yeah,
so,
very lucky.
What else do we have coming up?
Well, school season has begun, and the organizations that support the schools have come back together to make plans for the upcoming school year. Frederick PTO met for the first time for the 2023-24 school year this past Monday to speak to potential new volunteers and gather ideas for events. Last year, the group transitioned from serving just the elementary to starting to sponsor activities for the entire district. In the past, various sources of income have been used by the PTO to help fund activities at the elementary school. Homecoming spirit sales, concessions at school games, and cookie sales at concerts and school events have funded special thematic units and presentations at the elementary school.
So yeah, Frederick benefiting from that. So are you part of the PTO?
I'm not. I've considered it.
I could see you. You would be really good because you really care about your daughter and what's going on in the community.
Yeah.
So definitely. Well, another great organization, that's the Rotary Club of Grantsburg. In cooperation with the Village of Grantsburg and the Grantsburg School District, they're holding a drive to recycle lithium-ion batteries. It's important. You can't put that in the trash, Carolyn.
Nope.
The kickoff of the drive will start at Granttoberfest on Saturday, September 30th at the Grantsburg Rotary booth. A drop-off box will be located at the booth, and the drop-off box will be available at village offices, also Grantsburg High School and Middle School through Friday, November 3rd. Lithium-ion batteries are made up of varying amounts of metals like, nasty stuff there, cobalt, copper, nickel, lithium, smartphones, laptops, rechargeable tools, and appliances, and all electric vehicles, and all batteries made of the same type of metal. So it's important that we recycle those, and it's really cool that up in Grantsburg that they're doing that.
Absolutely.
So,
Yep.
Yeah, what else we got?
So we have continuing coverage of local events and sports across the area.
Is there a lot going on here?
There is a lot going on
all
here.
Right, rattle through the whole list for me.
All right. This includes some volleyball action that took place earlier this week on Monday night. The Luck Girls varsity volleyball took on the Drummond Lumberjacks. That's the video you see here. We also have coverage from Unity, who welcomed Luck to their home court this past Tuesday, which was Parents' Night. We also have coverage of the football games going on later on this evening.
Yes.
Frederick Homecoming game will be hosting Shell Lake, and it's homecoming also for Grantsburg, who will be hosting Unity. We'll be out at the parade this afternoon too, and covering the spaghetti supper before the game.
Yeah, you do the parade, I'll just be eating spaghetti. Garlic bread, whatever they got. It's all
spaghetti.
There'll be a whole thing going on.
Yeah.
So you do all the work, and I'll just eat spaghetti.
No, I'm in for spaghetti.
All right, well, this is a moment I've been kind of sad for a couple weeks. So you've been with us for a couple months.
I have.
But you're moving on already.
I am.
So I just want to say thank you for doing these updates.
I appreciate the opportunity.
Couple months.
Yep.
It's been great having you along, getting to know you, and we'll have Rachel with us next week for our updates and everything. But I want to thank you. It's been a fun summer doing these updates with you. So
thank you.
I'll let you say it. We want to say it together. Have a good weekend,
Sure.
everybody. All right, have a good weekend, everybody. Bye.
And remember, if you spot breaking news going on in your community or have a story idea, we'd love to hear from you.
Drop our newsroom an email at editor@lakeland, all one word, .ws.
You can also call our office Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. at 715-327-4236 to renew or become a new subscriber.
Yeah, and don't forget, you can also submit those photos of community events and sporting events through the email you see up on your screen.
We look forward to sharing these stories and more with you in next Wednesday's edition of the Inter-County Leader.